is under the direction of Tim Pickering, Nelson Coyle, Matt Pickering, Paul Morgan, and Ben McLemore, with a jump staff including Anna Klein, Caitlin McCulley, Calvin Guy, Leanna Parrish, Jim Mayo, and Mason Atkins. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another big round of applause for that amazing performance. The band from the Bird.
Hey, how's it going? That was definitely live. I apologize. Forgot the talkback button. Well, I was spoiled the first couple weeks and didn't have to. I apologize. Jeez. I'm fired. Oh, they have, but it's the Wi-Fi's the issue, correct, with the talkback thing?
The band from the Bird, your Lewisburg Marching Patriots, for the 24-25 season. Our successful season would not be possible.
Okay, so I thought we were like, because remember 2 weeks ago when you switched the Wi-Fi, you were like talkback like we were going to hear you no matter what. So I thought that was still the case.
Bird Lawn Care, 18 Roofers, Darby Tire, Southern Storm Volleyball, Super Drugs, Superior Health and Wellness, Connection to keep in mind.
I've heard you some tonight, but not a ton. Like I heard you a good bit early, but like later I didn't hear you as much. Like I'd hear like two every once in a while. And I was like, wait a second, was he talking to us? And it caught my brain. Took my brain a second to compute. No, he's talking to the cameras.
Kiwi, William Pittsburgh Beard PLLC, First Security Bank, Honor Branch Eye Care, Russell Bonside Nursery, LaBelle Davis Church, Luke Barber House, Mid-Bright Plumbing, Heating and Air.
We with it.
Bradley M. Stewart, DMD.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top-quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lewisburg Patriots football game here on Friday night. We do apologize. There was a bit of a glitch in our broadcast during the band's production. Coming back from the break, before we do anything else, I do want to shout out our Lewisburg Lady Patriots volleyball team and head coach Amy Henderowski for beating Ocean Springs this past week 3-2 to win their back-to-back state championships. And I was just told for the second year in a row they went down 0-2 and came back and won 3 straight sets to win back-to-back state championships.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Just like the band, Tyler, they've both teams have a plethora of state championship titles under their belt.
They do. Talking about this first half, our player to watch for Horn Lake, Mr. Floyd Senegal, had 7 carries for 138 yards and 2 tutties. So he has definitely lived up to what we expected and what he's done all year. That's going to put his actual year-to-date average for yardage for the year for 1,038. So went over the century mark tonight.
Yeah, a lot of it was off that one play. It was about a 75 or no, correction. It was an 80-yard touchdown because it was a touchback that was overturned from a safety to a touchback. They got the ball at the 20-yard line. The first play, he took it to the house for 80 yards. So, yeah, he got a lot of it off that one play. But, I mean, the kid's running hard. Not much you can really say about their offense. I mean, they've mixed it up, but they've relied heavily on the run game, especially around the in the red zone. And, I mean, it showed the kid's got 2 touchdowns.
That's right. Horn Lake overall has 169 yards on the ground. So he's got all but about 31 of those yards. So he has definitely been the Horn Lake offense this evening. Your Patriots have rushed 16 times for 45 yards. Like we talked about it all first half. I mean, the story of the night so far has definitely got to be the penalties. I mean, I kept my tally last time I checked it. I think we were at 10 for 95, I believe. So, I mean, just killing yourself, shooting yourself in the foot. Definitely going to have to do a better job of not making any unforced errors, and even the forced errors. I mean, making sure that you're just being disciplined. Like you said earlier, you're week 8 in the season. You shouldn't be having those simple errors like that. Lewisburg's definitely going to have to do a good job on defense in the second half of setting the edge and containment, because once Senegal gets on the outside, I mean, I don't know if there's anybody that's going to catch him.
Yeah, Lewisburg had 9 penalties for 82 yards right there. I mean, they actually had more than that, more penalties, because a couple of them were declined. You just got to clean the penalties up. Playing a team that is, got guys on the outside and even at running back that are fast, you got to be the more disciplined, sound team. You got to be fundamentally sound, disciplined, and just be smart. You can't make errors like that on top of trying to control the outcome of the game, controlling the ball and stuff like that. So, I mean, you just got to clean them things up. And I'm sure Cagle hinted at that at halftime. I'm just curious to see what kind of adjustments they make offensively, what kind of adjustments we make defensively to, try to limit their running backs, even the quarterback and the other running back, number 14, trying to just limit the big plays.
DeMarcus Crane,
yep. And I wanted to make a correction. I've been pronouncing it wrong all night. Number 41, Ty Cochran. I've been saying Ty Cohen as in Aiden Cohen. I was getting the two confused. It was brought to my attention that it is Ty Cochran and not Ty Cohen. I do apologize to Ty and his family. But, I mean, the kid's been big tonight. He's made a couple tackles. So, Ty Cochran. Shout out Ty Cochran, and I do apologize. But, yeah, I mean, it's football's got 2 halves, Tyler. I mean,
that's right. I mean, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a big telltale sign of how the second half's going to go. If Lewisburg comes out right here and gets a stop and gets the ball back, whether they put up points or not, I think that's going to have a big deciding factor on which direction the second half is going to go. Do you come out, get a stop, get the ball back to your offense, show a little gumption, a little gusto, or do you let them go down the field and score right here, and it becomes a 3-score ball game at that, or excuse me, a 4-score game at that point? No, it's 3. I'm sorry, 3-score game. Just got to dig your heels in as the defensive player right now and say, offense has done, has moved the ball, like we said. Just penalties have been drive killers all night long for them. So if they come out and get a big stop here, touchdown or not, it'd be a big thing to me to tell me what the second half's going to look like for these Patriots, depending on what they do right here at the kickoff. And again, I'm not kicking it to 5.
Yeah, I tried to kick it away from him. It's a couple scores around the county. I looked up the Oxford South Haven score. I couldn't get a score on it. And the DeSoto Central and Hernando score, I could not get a score on it. But Olive Branch, all 4 of these games that I have so far at halftime, Olive Branch is up 35-14 on Saltillo. South Pinola's up 10-7 on Lake Cormorant. That was a big one tonight for that district. And then West Point is up 28-0 on Lafayette, and Tupelo's up 21-7 at Clinton. And like I said, all 4 of them games are at halftime.
And also, we would like to thank our halftime sponsor, East Point Church. They are located on Craft Road, just north of the school. Onside kick by the Patriots, fielded cleanly by Horn Lake. It's a good job there by Horn Lake. They have services every Sunday. One at 9 and the second one at 10:30. If you do not have a church home, they'd love to have you come visit them.
Yeah, surprise onside kick right there by Lewisburg. I like it, though. Cagle trying to get
Steal a possession. I don't hate it. It's worked a couple times this year.
Yep. I don't hate it either. I mean, could have won a 50-50 ball, especially catch him off guard. But unfortunately, it doesn't go your way, and you give Horn Lake the ball at your own 44-yard line, short possession.
Yeah, and right here, I mean, like I said, it's one of those things you got to go to Coach Gilbert in the half and be like, do you feel comfortable with me doing this? Obviously he's the head coach. He can do what he wants. But, do you feel comfortable if I gamble right here? You feel good about it. Crane starts in the second half. Look at that little bubble screen right there, and it's going to be completed. And he's going to break a second tackle and be stopped eventually at the Lewisburg 28-yard line for a gain of 12, be 1st and 10 Eagles.
I don't know who the receiver was for Horn Lake. He made a nice block, pinning the guy up. Nathan Cook for Lewisburg was there on the reception and just got beat inside a little bit. But
they love those little pop passes tonight. Just quick, get it in their hands, let them go.
I'm willing to bet they got a couple guys that can run 4.40s over there, and
without a doubt,
they're just trying to find ways to get the ball in their hand as quick as possible.
Crane stays in. He'll take the handoff here, and a little bit of a whiff there by the outside linebacker. He just kind of ran right by him. I think it kind of surprised him that he was there.
Yeah, just a little
number
trap play.
34 right there. Noah Riley, he puts you right on it. You got to make that play.
That's not what you wanted for Lewisburg out of the half. 2 plays, 34, about 30 yards. But brings up 1st and goal for Horn Lake.
Crane will take the handoff. He'll cut back inside, and be swallowed up for about a 4-yard gain. Be 2nd and goal Eagles from about the 5-yard line.
And number 10, the junior defensive back, Tristan Henry on the tackle. Way to break down and contain right there.
Yeah. Still got a chance, though. Bend but don't break. Find a way to keep them out of the end zone here by any means necessary and get the ball back to your offense. Be 2nd and goal. Cranes flanking to the right. H-backs to the left. Just going to run a simple power play, and he is going to score.
And the offensive line for Horn Lake is getting pushed back on this defensive line, and he's 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage before he's even getting touched. Looks like this funky set that Horn Lake comes out in. And coming out in that set, Tyler, it's a lot of things that to look for. If they were to fake it, I wouldn't see why they would, being up 19 points, to go for 2 at any reason. But a lot of things come into play if you do want to go for 2 there. You got to have, especially if you pass the ball, your offensive linemen some of them are flanked out wide. You got to make sure you're not you have the right numbering system, guys with the right number, if they're going to be an eligible receiver.
Yeah, that just leads to a lot of potential mishaps. When early in Lewisburg's inception, Coach Hogan, we used to run the swinging gate. That was just, everybody but the center, everybody but the long snapper and the kicker and the holder were the kicker, holder, and long snapper were in the center. Everybody else is off to the side with one man behind it. That makes a little bit of sense to me. But that right there, just to me, it feels like you're trying to get entirely too cute in high school football.
Yeah, I agree. I get the purpose of it, but just line them up and kick the extra point.
Presley will receive the kickoff, and it's going to be a reverse to Lucas Edwards, who gets a good return out to about the 34-yard line.
He had a good lane. Somehow he could have got on that outside of that last defender for Horn Lake. I think he might have been going to the house on that one, but
for half a second there, I thought he might.
It was a good tackle. I didn't catch the number. But nice little play. Give you some positive yards on the return. That's That's been pretty positive all night. I mean, 5 returns now, and all of them resulted in positive yards, other than that big one that neglected the 60-yard return.
Presley, they fake it to him. It's going to be complete to number 18, Andrew Presley. It'll be for about a 12-yard pickup right there. Nice little.
It's like it's RPO right there.
Nice little RPO. It's the first time we've seen that.
Nice play. I mean, they connected. It worked. It was. I don't know if it was designed. If it was a true RPO, if it was designed pass play all the way, but nice pass and catch from Mans to Presley. Pick up about 20 yards on that reception.
Big first down Patriots right here. Let's stay one man look. He's going to keep it this time. Mans is going to take off. Oh, got a little high there. Going to pick up about 5 yards there.
Same set, just same play pretty much. Just I guess that one was design run. They like what they saw in the previous play. That whole right side, the right tackle and right guard just crashed down, and positive yards for Mans on the run.
That's it. I mean, like I said, offense has not looked bad at all tonight. Just the penalties early killed drives. I mean, they offensively, I think Lewisburg has looked really, really good tonight. I would dare to say the best they've looked all year, in my opinion, as far as efficiency.
Yeah, I mean they've mixed it up. Let's see what they're running here.
It's a good catch there by Levi Presley.
Yeah, way to hold on to the ball. As soon as he caught it, he got hit by the linebacker.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That was kind of a weird play. They ran out trips on the right side, and they flanked Andrew out deep like it was going to be a screen pass or something quick to him. And
I think they were hoping that the defense would try to bite on the motion, the little swing route, and it would leave Presley just sitting there by himself, I think was the intention with that, which is a great play call. The defense did a good job of just reading their keys and reacting. Here's our guy Dilworth back in at running back. Takes a snap. He doesn't. Mans pulls it. Mans has got the first down. He's going to slide for about a 10-yard run, be 1st and 10 Patriots on the move.
That's the second time this drive they ran that same. I don't know if it's designed or if it's just another RPO, but excellent read by Mans to pull it right there, pick up 10 yards and the first down. Positive yards right here. Good momentum to start this first possession of the second half.
Yeah, like I said, I know I keep harping on it. The scoreboard may not show, but like I said, Lewisburg's offense has looked very efficient tonight outside of those very, very costly penalties, which, I mean, you have to acknowledge them, but takes a snap, fakes it, throws a little quick slant route, incomplete to Andrew Presley.
Yeah, that's the same set that they've had 2 successful runs with Mans on, and then that first completion to start the drive with Presley. It's like they're overloading the left side and they're getting one-on-one coverage, and the defensive back for Horn Lake is giving them about 5 to 7 yards cushion. You know, in theory, you hit a couple hitches and a couple slants. He starts biting on them.
Double move, yeah.
Yep, and that slow go route be there on the backside or deep.
Slow go, hitch and go. Lewisburg's going to come out with a 2-wide set. They're going to fake it. He's going to go deep. Yep. He's got a man there, just a bit over the head.
We just called it.
Receiver, you did.
Same formation we just talked about. I mean,
and not a bad ball at all. Just about
excellent ball by Mans.
Just about a foot ahead of him. Love to see Presley lay out right there for that one.
I don't know if he just lost it in the lights but it was a beautiful back shoulder pass. I mean,
it was a very good throw by Mans right there. It was a good ball. Lewisburg comes out, 3rd and 10, trips to the bottom of the screen. Mans is alone in the shotgun. 5 wide. Here comes that same little screen. Doesn't have the same effectiveness that it did at the end of the first half. It's going to be a sack. It's going to bring up about 4th and 17. As much as I want to, I think you got to punt it here. You don't have it. I don't think there's any play in the playbook to get 4th and 17 picked up.
Yeah, the good thing is you're at their 39-yard line, so it's kind of 4th down territory here. When you're down 3 scores, you got to just don't take any negative plays, but they are going to pooch punt it, like you said. Get down there. Get down there. They're going to call that a touchback.
That is going to be a touchback. Excellent effort right there to try to keep it out, though.
Yep.
Good hustle on by the recovery, by the coverage team. Got a little tongue-tied there.
Yeah, I just hated they couldn't connect on that pass. We just talked about it. They ran that same formation. They had basically 3 successful run plays out of it. They had a successful pass play out of it. And the play before that, they tried to hit him on a slant route, didn't connect. You felt like that DB was starting to catch on, like, hey, he started creeping up, and they had him beat. I mean, just couldn't connect on that beautiful back shoulder pass by Mans.
And Coach Cagle did a good job of setting that up on that, too, as well. Looks like Senegal going to re-enter the game at running back. He'll take the direct handoff. He's going to plow ahead for about 6 yards. 5 yards, excuse me. It'll be 2nd and 5, Patriots.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much them guys are averaging a carry because, I mean, it's about every time they touch it, they get positive yards. Sometimes, like I said, it's 2 or 3 yards before they get tackled, or for 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage before somebody touches them.
In the first half, Senegal was averaging 20 yards a carry, and Crane was averaging about 5.5. Looks like the quarterback wanted to pull it there. He dropped it. Ball's loose. Scooped. It is recovered, I do believe, by Lewisburg. Right on the white hat, it is recovered by Lewisburg. That is the 2nd turnover of the ball game, both forced by your Patriots. 1st and 10 Patriots.
And that's the big senior, Ty Cochran, on the recovery. I don't know who forced it. I think the quarterback just dropped it, but or was it
I think he tried to pull it. It just was a miscommunication. I think he got a little greedy, didn't want to give it. Yep. Tried to pull it, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, number 43, Hunter Smith, there around the exchange. I don't know if he might have punched it out or something, but excellent field position. Got to get need 7 right here.
Yeah, take advantage of your opportunities right here. He'll fake it. He'll look left. Looks back over the middle, and I do believe that is an interception. It is. Coming back down the sideline, Lucas Edwards is out there. He's got a convoy in front of him. I do believe that. And he will be brought down at the 2-yard line.
Well, there's a bunch
There's
of
a ton of laundry.
Let's see what
Mans is down.
He kind of just, fortunately for Mans, he kind of just eyed him right there the whole way. And don't know what happened, but there's multiple flags.
Number 21 right there, Jordan Rogers was on the interception. I do believe it was actually a tipped ball at the end. I think it was tipped, and then it fell right into his hands.
Yeah, unfortunately for this offense, huge momentum swing right there. You force a fumble, you recover it, you're inside your own 20-yard line. And
if I'm not mistaken, on the replay right there, it looked like something lower body for Mans. It didn't look like anything up top to his head. I think it was lower body.
He's good up. He's hopping off, but he's favoring one of them ankles. But unfortunately for this offense, I think he just was kind of keyed in on that one receiver, and number 21, Jordan Rogers for Horn Lake, just jumped the route. But
oh no, he did get clipped.
Yeah.
Wasn't a knockout punch, thankfully, but he did get clipped, so I'm assuming it's going to be a blindside block on the Eagles is what that call was.
Yeah, bring back half the distance. It's going to be 1st down for Horn Lake at about the 8-yard line.
We think it was a block in the back.
Senegal is still in at running back. Got to make sure your gap sound right here. He's going to take the direct snap. He's going to get on the outside. No, he's not. Oh. Do believe he's going to be pushed out about 2 yards short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, number 16, Nathan Cook, had him in the backfield for about a 1 yard. Had him wrapped up for about a 1 yard loss, and he just broke through and picked up 8 more yards right there. Unfortunately,
he's the kind of guy you're gonna have to when you hit him. Arm tackles aren't going to bring him down. You're going to have to hit him and drive your feet drive your feet. It's not one of those things you're going to touch him and he's going to go down. Senegal takes the handoff right up the middle. He's going to drag a few Lewisburg Patriots for about 3 or 4 yards. Be about a 15, 16-yard pickup. 1st and 10 Eagles.
Yeah, that's just been the storyline of tonight's game, is this rushing attack by Horn Lake. I mean, they've mixed it up some, but their chunk plays just come from running the ball on the ground. But just no sense of urgency for Horn Lake here, being up 3 scores with 5:40 to go in the third.
Horn Lake's going to come out in that same set, 2 receivers to the top of the screen, H-back to the top, Straight handoff to Senegal. He makes a cut. He's going to get about 8 yards on 1st down. 1st and 10 Patriot. 2nd and 1 Eagles.
Yep, unless, like we said, it was about 5 yards downfield before he got touched, before he made that juke move and finally got touched. But, I mean,
they're just getting whatever they want right now on the ground.
Yep.
I mean, just point blank. They're getting 7, 8 yards to carry. This defense is done. I mean, they fought hard, but they're just getting – I think they're getting tired. I mean, it's just – they're getting whatever they want. He's going to go back, and he is wide open. That was a good job of Cable Bearden of making a
touchdown-saving tackle.
Yep.
I don't know if they're just running a double move or who. The defensive back there, number 4. I don't know who the defensive back was, or the miscommunication. I think he just set in the flats if they were running a true cover 2 or if they were actually running man-to-man. But
yeah, there had been something there because he was entirely too open for it to be just straight up. It had to have been a busted coverage there. In any efforts, it's 1st and 10 Eagles from the Patriot 11-yard line.
Lewisburg has dropped down to a 4 defensive front, try to eliminate some of these big run plays.
Senegal on the carry. He'll get about 7 yards, but there is a flag on the play.
It's the junior Luke Spence on another tackle. He was actually lined up at the
legal shift on the Eagles.
Yeah, it was number 40, Luke Spence on the backside, defensive end, coming across field, making the tackle. But typically they run that kind of a 3-3 stack or a 3-5, but with the 2 rover / outside linebackers. But they had shifted down, moved the linebacker down, the defensive end, like I said, trying to fill these gaps because they're just getting too many yards running the ball up the middle.
Yeah. That's a heck of a play right there, though. Dragging him down in the backfield. I do believe that is number 41. Who's that guy?
Ty Cochran.
That's that guy. Bring up 2nd and 16 for the Eagles.
Just keep him out of the end zone. That's all you can ask for at this point.
That's it. Get the ball back to your offenses. Move the ball well. See if you can get a quick score. And I would imagine if Lewisburg can do that, the onside kick is coming again. Horn Lake's going to go to a heavy set to the top of the screen. Snaps over his head, busted play. Quarterback's just going to take off. There is a flag on the play. He will get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll check the flag. Looks like it's going to be holding on the Eagles. And it will be declined by Coach Cagle.
We do have a Lewisburg Patriot down on the turf. I don't have a number. Yeah, just unfortunate bouts for Horn Lake, but fortunate enough it just bounced right off the turf and the quarterback was able to pick it up and try to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And while they're checking in on the injured Patriot, we will take a break. We'll be right back.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The injured Patriot was able to walk off under his own power.
It was number 16, Nathan Cook, the sophomore defensive back. I believe Horn Lake took a timeout.
They did.
With 2:50 to go in the third, they take the first timeout. Depending on how the rest of this game goes, that could be costly, taking a timeout early in the half, but we'll just kind of see how it goes.
Yeah, I really don't see the reason for that timeout either unless they just want to talk about something right here because, I mean, coming out of basically a timeout, it's an injury timeout, but basically you just came out of a timeout. So, like I said, not really sure what the reasoning was behind that.
Yeah, it's 4-down territory. It's third and, 16 when you're at their own 18, 17-yard line. So you're up 3 scores. Maybe he's giving them the next 2 plays. Hey, we're going to run this. If this don't work, we're gonna go to this play next. But
yeah, big next 2 plays for the Lewisburg defense. Looks like Senegal come back out. Looks like Horn Lake's going to go trips to the top of the screen. Every time they run trips like this, it's been some sort of pass. 6 is in the middle. I look for that little seam route again. They're going to motion 33. I do believe that is going to be – it is. I think they're getting 33 on Horn Lake when they call that, Ryan. I think they're calling him for his motion being towards the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if he's moving at the line of scrimmage before the snap, typically, I mean, if he's in the backfield, they just call legal motion. But if he's maybe they're just misinterpreting it as a false start. I mean, it favors Lewisburg, so one of the few things that's gone our way tonight.
I could be wrong, but that's the second time they've thrown that flag when that Horn Lake's tried to run that motion. He's cut up before the snap.
Now, I wonder if he's on the line of scrimmage and he's coming in motion.
Pass is intended for number 33. He is not able to corral it. Pass is intended for, like I said, number 33, Lance McGowan.
There was number 24, Grant Walensky, and Cable Walensky.
I'm trying to help you, man.
I give up. Wally. And number 23, Cable Bearden, both on the coverage.
Brings up a big 4th down for your Patriot defense right here. Like I said, I mean, big next 2 plays. Whitehat is blowing.
Yeah.
Was a stop in the action right there for just a moment. Brings up 4th and a county mile for this Eagle offense.
Big 4th down. Look for Horn Lake to take a shot at the end zone. I mean, they can get a first down, but that has to be at the 1.
Sprague brings pressure. He will take off. He will not get the first down.
Good tackle, Luke. Luke Spence on the tackle. They kind of run a little mesh route right here. They run trips to the right side, kind of ran a mesh route, maybe kind of a wheel out of the slot guy in the middle. They was hoping he would, once they crossed, they'd break up and he would get hit number 33 deep, but number 24 and 23 for Lewisburg's defense on the coverage.
Did a good job communicating right there, knowing where your assignment was.
Yeah. Sam Thomas in at quarterback for Jacob Manns. There's no word on him. I can't find him on the sideline. But Sam Thomas is actually going to flank out to the receiver, bottom
Especially
of the
line
screen.
up at quarterback, take the snap, and just be a direct run. Don't make a man miss. And get about, it's like about 8 yards right there. Good first down run, brings up a short 2nd and 2.
Pickup of 8, we'll call it second down, 2nd and 2.
Good play, good hard run. Good block by or Lucas Edwards. He had 2 guys. He just put his head down and blocked one of them and got a positive 8 yards on first down. That's big.
That's it. And here's the thing. The entire playbook's open on 2nd and 2. But Presley will stay in at quarterback. It'll be the exact same play. Get around the first guy. Boy, he likes to finish runs, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't shy away from contact. I like that about him.
He's not going to be the guy that steps out when he could get another half yard. He's going to go back into the action, and he's always going to fall forward. So that'll be, after that, about a 7-yard pickup, bringing 1st and 10 Patriots at the 29-yard line.
I believe Levi Presley got banged up a little bit on that run. He's kind of limping around a little bit. See just what the stoppage of play is now. Kind of curious to see what's going on. I think they were trying to figure out if he was out of bounds or not.
Yeah, there's been a lot of discussions tonight between the White Hat and Coach Cagle.
At this point in the game, I wouldn't see what's major or what's something major that's hindering the stoppage of this. I guess there's some clock issues because the White Hat signaled to start the clock, and it has not started.
It is now running. Sam Thomas is in at quarterback here. Edwards to his left. He's going to take a straight-up go route shot to Will Butler, who catches it, makes a great adjustment coming back to the football. That's going to be about a 30-yard completion right there.
Yeah, you said it, Tyler. Nice adjustment by Will Butler. The ball was slightly underthrown. He put his foot in the ground, comes back to the ball.
High points it as well.
Excellent pitch and catch right there by Sam Thomas coming in for the injured Jacob Manns and makes a nice, what did you say, about 30, 35-yard completion?
Roughly 32 approximately. Who says my man can't jump? Presley back in at quarterback here. Takes a snap, going to be run directly to the left. Good block by Lucas Edwards right there. Presley's going to pick up about 4 yards right there. Excuse me, 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Off that play right there, Ryan, you know eventually he's going to hand it off to Edwards off the backside.
Yeah, you keep running that. Man, I'd like to see this little trickery. Set it up, run it, and send that receiver from the wide receiver spot on a little end around and flick it back to him. And
yeah, or tell everybody to freeze and throw a little pop pass to Will Butler. Sam Thomas back in at quarterback. Looks left, has Butler complete for about a 5-yard pickup. Bring up 3rd and 2. Very manageable 3rd and 2.
A nice pitch and catch by Sam Thomas. It's quick, it's there, it's right in the chest. I mean, I just feel like maybe Sam Thomas gives you a lift in the passing game that you kind of, been needing. Jacob Manns hadn't played bad tonight. He just kind of forced one in that last position.
I am seeing him running back and forth on the sideline, by the way. Don't mean to interrupt you, but he is trying to loosen that leg. It looks like it's somewhat of a knee injury.
That is good to see that he's up and running around.
Dilworth checks in at running back. In the pistol formation, they will hand it to Dilworth. He's got a little bit of head of steam right there, and he's going to pick up the first down plus some.
Good hard run by Dilworth. Good to see him back in.
Looks like Dilworth is down.
That's not a good sign. This is, I believe, his first carry since the second quarter.
21-yard line.
Hopefully he's all right.
While they check on Dilworth, we're going to step away for a moment.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau
Josh, I don't
Insurance
mean
in
to
Olive
necessarily
Branch.
throw that on you. I just
We
like
offer
we're gonna stop for a
competitive
second. I
rates
don't
and
want people to
fast,
just be
friendly
sitting there
claims
thinking
on
we're
auto, home,
just
life,
chilling.
and more.
Okay. I just wanted
Call
to confirm that. Like, I'm not trying to throw it at you, but
662-893-5250 today.
Looking for the
I got
perfect
you.
lawn,
I just want to be like, I ain't
Southern
trying to throw
Pride
it at you. It's
sod
like,
in Byhalia,
so
Mississippi
they don't think, like,
grows
what's going
top
on? It's
quality
like this empty
zoysia and
void.
Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Ever wonder what it's like to be behind the scenes? We are looking for individuals who are interested in helping with our broadcasts. For more information, email us at josh@panright.tv today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dilworth was able to walk off under his own power. Not sure what the injury was. The 1st and 10 Patriots from the Horn Lake 21-yard line. Lucas Edwards is in the pistol behind Sam Thomas. Trips to the top of your screen. He'll turn and fake it, and he'll throw a little slant route behind Will Butler right there. That was a dangerous throw.
He was a little behind, but it kind of a little behind and a little low in the dirt, but it was actually kind of a good throw because number 21 for Horn Lake jumped the route, and if he had made a good throw, it could have been resulting in a negative play for Lewisburg.
Yeah, if you're Sam right here, don't get greedy. Just be smart, be safe with the ball. Going to have trips to the bottom of the screen. Edwards in the pistol. He's going to turn and hand it to him. He's got a little bit of a seam there, and he'll get drugged down after about, it's like about a 2-yard pickup there.
Yeah, having a little success passing the ball resulted in this Horn Lake defense. They've dropped the guy back. That cover one man covers every running all night. They kind of switched to cover 2 and dropped the extra safety back there.
Yeah, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Horn Lake 26, your Patriots 7. And with that, we're going to take a break.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
And with that, we are back as they flop or switch sides of the field. Brings up 3rd and about 8 for this Lewisburg offense.
Sam Thomas remains at quarterback. Lucas Edwards flanks him in the shotgun, trips to the top of the screen. He throws a double move
Got
to
Andrew wide open.
Hendrowski with his second touchdown of the night. There is a flag on the backside. Not sure what it's going to be. It's going to be a legal man downfield.
Shooting ourselves in the foot all night. Yeah, I know they ran trips to the short side of the field there. I don't know, just communication, who was on the line, who wasn't on the line, but I think all three receivers did go out. One of them had to have been on the line. They were kind of bunched up right there. It looked like the wide guy and the slot guy in the middle were both on the line. I don't think that was designed. One of them, really only one of them needed to be on the line to have a legal formation, but that's the storyline of the night, Tyler. Just penalties, just shot ourselves in the foot.
It is, and it has definitely been the difference in this 26-7 score. There's no doubt.
Yeah, that was unfortunately for the senior Andrew Hendrowski. That was would have been his second one.
Yeah, good play calls, double move, good pump, corner bit. Now they're going to come out trips to the 5 wide, He'll throw another deep one to number 22 with a heck of a catch. What a catch by number 22 right there. Cale Ridden going up high in traffic, takes the lick and comes down with it. You know what they did? They liked them fireworks again.
Yeah, that's a beautiful scene, especially when they score a touchdown. But, man, talk about an athletic catch, high pointing it. Beautiful pass by Sam Thomas. I mean, dangerous throw. Like you said, you see right there, there's 4 defenders, and there's one guy in the middle, and he came down. And
that was an absolutely phenomenal catch right there.
I wonder if he got up and said, I'm him. But just big
play. You can
play.
after a catch like that. You can.
Yeah,
Kick is good.
Kick is good by Lewisburg. Brings it 14-26, 2-score game.
Hot a ball game left.
Yeah, I mean, it's I hinted on it earlier. I don't know if Sam Thomas gives you that lift in the passing game. I know Mans is more of a runner. You're going to design runs for Mans.
He did it earlier. I mean, they did a good job. 2 plays in a row, or 2 out of 3 plays, he pulled it and went out the backside for 12 yards combined.
Yep, Mans is able to. He could pass and run the game and run the ball. He gives you that option. Sam Thomas is more kind of just a passing threat, but there's 2 back-to-back beautiful passes. I mean, the last one just give a lot of kudos to 22, Cale Ridden.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see right here if Lewisburg kicks it deep or not.
Yeah, 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm curious. I know Horn Lake's anticipating. They got 9 guys on the line, or on that front line at the 50, and 10 guys, and 1 guy deep. So they're anticipating the onside kick.
They are. This is a moment right here where you could do a little pooch kick. Kick it in no man's land and just see if you can get on top of it.
Just definitely need the ball to bounce your way tonight at some point. And they do that, unfortunately.
Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Which, to be honest with, I'm okay because Senegal doesn't have it with a 20-yard running head start. I'm okay with that outcome, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You'd like for it to start at the 20-yard line. Unfortunately, it's going to start at 35, but it gives them you kept the ball out of their best playmaker's hands. So,
exactly.
Like you said, I'm not mad about it.
No, not at all. I mean, we've seen what that guy can do with 5-yard running start. I mean, I don't want to see what he can do with a 20-yard head start. And, he's just picking his gap at that point and finding the seam, and he's done a good job of that. Just from the running back standpoint, I wouldn't want to see him as a returner. He is not going to get the carries on this drive, as it's going to be Crane.
It's a 2-headed monster attack, pretty much. But
Crane will get the handoff right up the middle.
It's just 5-6 yards a pop. Need defense to dig their heels in the dirt and make a big stop right here. Get the ball back. You still got all 3 timeouts. 11:30 to play in the fourth. This could be a big drive for this Lewisburg defense, Tyler.
It could be. I mean, definitely. I mean, you've had 2 turnovers tonight. It'd be huge to get a third right here. I mean, give yourself a short field. But regardless, Lewisburg's got to find a way to get off the field on this drive. Lewisburg, Horn Lake's going to come out with a heavy set to the top of the screen. Crane in the backfield. They're going to throw that little bubble route they've thrown all night. 2 defenders collide, and he will get a first down, dragged down by number 28, Braden Welch.
Braden Welch there, yep. That's what you can't have. You can't have a guy at the line of scrimmage, 2 guys on him, and he splits them and picks up 15 yards.
Yeah.
You got to wrap up. But, I mean, it's showing that Horn Lake's not afraid to throw the ball. Up 2 scores, you know.
Handoff straight ahead to Crane. He'll be drugged down by number 43, Hunter Smith, right there. Good job of following back inside. Hate that it results in a 5-yard gain, but he did a good job of falling back inside to make that tackle.
Calling a legal motion on the offense. I didn't know somebody must have been moving in motion towards the line of scrimmage.
Excuse me, he didn't fall back inside. He did a good job of squeezing the edge. That defensive end is taught. Nothing's inside. You squeeze down, and there was nobody there, and they all crashed down. Tried to get the running back in behind him, and he did a good job of just squeezing down the line of scrimmage.
Yep. He's a good player, like you said, squeezing, holding containment.
It's good to see out of a sophomore, too. That's another big thing.
Yep.
Kid's a 10th grader and does a good job of doing that. If he can learn to do that consistently over the next 2 years, in 2 years he'll be a heck of a ball player. Come out with a heavy set to the left, backside cut, did the same thing, and they will be brought down by number 10 right there, Tristan Henry.
Yeah, go back to what you're talking about. Number 34, Nola Riley, the outside linebacker. He just pursues upfield, and the kid bounced it, and
all they're doing offensively is crashing down one side. The entire offensive line is just crashing down, and they're letting that back just be one-on-one with that backside linebacker. And if your defensive end and your backside linebacker aren't squeezing that gap correctly, he's going to be out the back door for however far he wants to run. But, I mean, that seems to be what all Horn Lake's wanting to do is just crash down and let their backs get one-on-one. Be a motion here, a little counter. Be a flag.
Yeah, it's
going up about as it stands, about a 7-yard pickup. We'll check the flag.
I believe they're
blocking the back, it looks like. Excuse me, holding on the offense. And that'll be a spot foul.
Officials have been active tonight. We've talked about it a bunch, but
definitely gonna have to ice the shoulder tonight.
Backs them up 10, replay 2nd down, back on Horn Lake side of the field.
We are on the fringe of it being a county mile.
Well, it's close. Double sticks.
It is double sticks.
I look for Horn Lake just staying true to the run. I mean, Lewisburg's got 7 guys in the box.
At some point, you're going to get another double move out of Horn Lake, I believe. Nope, just going to go for the simple little bubble route. Get it to your guy in space, and he's going to still be running for the first down. It's been there all night long, just a simple little pop and throw and let your guy run. And we have not done a good job on the corners of defeating the block.
Nope.
Also, I'm baffled by the fact that there's 2 receivers out there and we're not putting anybody out there. I know Coach Gilbert's got to have a good reason, but as much as they're eating us alive with that little bubble route, I don't understand why they
short side. Well, that one went short side of the field, but they're flanking outside linebacker kind of over there in that area.
Be a handoff to Crane right up the middle. He'll fall forward for about 4 yards, 5 yards.
On the carry.
Number 43, Hunter Smith on the tackle again. Just getting positive yards. Their O-line is just pushing our defensive line back.
There's definitely been a lot of push from the Horn Lake offensive line throughout the night. Lewisburg has done a good job, even they've gotten in these backed up situations tonight of finding a way to get stopped, though. So, find a way to get out of this right here. It'd be 2nd and 5. Little pop pass outside. Do make the tackle after about a 6-yard pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. Did play it much better there, though.
Yeah, Tyler, looking at this this defense, between the defensive line and the linebackers, there's only one senior, the Ty Cochran, number 41. Everybody else is juniors and sophomores, so, I mean, they're young. We talked about it a couple weeks ago in the Hernando game, and no holding call there. It's kind of – kid just kind of got blocked into him.
Yeah.
That's number 14.
I guess it wasn't a hold call. You just get blocked. But
host
the Patriots on the tackle. It's going to bring about, 3rd and 3?
It'll be 2nd and 5, sir. That was a first down run.
Well, that was the first down. Okay, I looked up and saw the box guy. I already had it at 2. He's ahead of me.
He is. He's quick on the draw out there. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Crane, they're going to stay in the same formation. Pull the H back.
Another broke tackle.
Yeah, another big story is just, you get your hands on them, you got to bring them down.
This is that 3rd down I was just talking about.
And it is 3rd and 3.
It is 3rd and 3. No.
I asked you earlier if you were a mind reader, and you said no. It's the 2nd time, though, man.
Yeah, it'd be a big play if this we can have a scoop and score here by this defense. Force a turnover.
They're loading up the middle right here. Well, that's going to check to the sideline.
9 seconds on the play clock. 7, 6.
Snap it. This is going to be a direct handoff right here. He's going to dink and duck and try to find his way. I don't think he got the first down. It is going to be 4th and 1. Lewisburg did a good job of not allowing the first down right there. You know it's coming on 4th down, though. You know that you're going to go for it, but
yeah, they're just going to line up running down their throat, I'd imagine, or try to. Big on big here. Big stand.
Be big right here. I mean, we all think they're going to hand it off. I mean, be an opportune time for that Horn Lake quarterback to pull it, but also when they've tried to pull it tonight, hadn't worked out well. I believe the only time he's tried to pull it tonight was the fumble. And it looks like Horn Lake's going to call a timeout. And that will be their 2nd of the second half, which means they will only have one timeout with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach for Horn Lake's going to gather his troops up and come up with a simple but positive play that he knows will, matchup-wise, will most likely work against this Lewisburg defense. I would watch for the hard count. If I'm Lewisburg, if I'm Coach Gilbert and that defensive staff, tell the guys watch for the hard count. But just kind of, hey.
Also tell them low man wins.
Yep.
You've been pushed around all night. Low man wins. Find a way to just muddy up that pile and make him have to make a decision and let your linebackers play free behind him. And so, yeah, I mean, low man always wins. I mean, you've been pushed around all night long. Just find a way to get this stop. This would be huge. Get the ball back to your offense. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left. 2-score ball game. We're going to go with straight
heavy Wildcat.
To number 12, the linebacker, and he is down at the 1-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal Eagles at the half-yard line.
Lincoln Sanders on the carry. That's kind of maybe he's their backup quarterback. I don't have their depth chart in front of me, but first time seeing him at quarterback tonight. Maybe that's what the timeout was about for Coach Hector. He wanted to get some of these young guys or just try this.
Stay in the same formation, too.
This heavy set. And
he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Eagles.
Yeah, it's not what you wanted there. I mean, like I said, it was big on big. They just kind of knew they were just going to line it up and run it. I've had success running the ball all night out of shotgun, just handing it to the running backs. So You put a H-back and a big hefty H-back and another lead blocker in front. A miscommunication between the white hat and the clock operator.
Hornlake rounds up again in this funky formation. Kick is up, and it is good.
Ty Cochran almost got his hands on it.
And with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Horn Lake Eagles leads your Patriots 33-14.
Yeah, Tyler, it's 4:54 to play in the fourth quarter. You're down 19 points. It's kind of say, all right, it's not wave the white flag, but get the ball back.
Got to score quick here.
Yeah. Hey, let's run a 2-minute offense. You got your backup quarterback, Sam Thomas, the senior, on senior night in. Let him go out there and sling it. I mean, he can prove it. He's proven it so far. I mean, have had success throwing the ball. It's get some positive yardage, momentum going in the next week.
Do have some updates to give. Tupelo is up 49-0 on Clinton. South Haven is up 25-14 on Oxford. Another one of those reverses right here. He's got a lane, bowls through to get up to about the 35-yard line. Still no score on the DC Hernando game.
Yeah, that's a big game tonight because we talked about it to start the game. We just didn't go into depth on it. South Haven is disqualified from the playoffs this year. And that head-to-head win for Lewisburg against Hernando is huge because Hernando has to win 2 district games in order to get in over Lewisburg.
In 6A action, Olive Branch is up 35-28 on Saltillo. Grenada is up 28-14 on Center Hill.
Sam Thomas drops back. He hits Andrew Hendrehosky. A little hitch route, positive yards like we talked about, 9 yards.
Sorry, one more. South Panola is up 24-21 on Lake Cormorant, and all of those games are in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I believe that Lake Cormorant-South Panola game is for, I think, the 5 or 6A Region 1 to see who's in first place.
While you're checking on that, Lewisburg is going to come out with a trip set to the top of the screen. Presley flanks Thomas. Throw a little out route to Hendrehosky. That's going to bring a first down, and he gets out of bounds, stops the clock, which is a big deal right now. Be 1st and 10 Patriots at the 44-yard line.
Correction, that is not. Sapanola is first in the district, 2-0, and Lake Cormorant is 1-1, currently in 3rd place in that 6A Region 1 district.
So actually it would be for a tie at first place, which Lake Cormorant would hold the tiebreaker if they finished the season the same because they'd had the head win.
Correct.
Sam Thomas, quarterback, Presley flanks him. He hands it to Presley. He tries to find a lane. He gets about a yard. And looks like we've got an injured Eagle, number 8, Saban Williams. He hops right back up, though. Seems to be okay.
I think we're having a clock issues. The white hat down there on the sideline talking to Coach Cagle again.
Levi Presley is definitely hobbled like you were talking about earlier. He got up right there limping a little bit. I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee or what.
Yeah, he got tackled down Lewisburg sideline a couple drives ago. Kid came out. I think his helmet actually hit his thigh because he's kind of holding his thigh right there. But he's just showing toughness, sticking it out, staying in the game, still running hard. I guess don't know what's going on.
The white hat's on the headset with the clock operator next to us. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, they keep the clock's running when the white hat's trying to kill the clock, and at this point in the game, being up 19 scores, I'm not gonna say the term he's making it about him, but he's down there pointing at him, saying, "Watch me." You can read his lips. So don't know what the confusion is all about exactly, but with 4:37 to go in the fourth, Lewisburg offense is trailing. They've had some positive receptions.
Not sure what's happening right now.
I mean, there's 4.5 minutes left in this ball game. I believe typically during the clock any type of clock error, the field judge, the deep guy in the middle, will keep the clock on the field. I guess they're sending a official up in the booth to operate the clock. Wild to see this scenario, especially at a newer school. This school is not that old, Tyler. It's newer school, newer clock. I mean, we hadn't had issues all year about it.
Like I said, there has been more conversations between the White Hat and Coach Cagle tonight than I think I've ever seen in a high school football game between a White Hat and a head coach.
Yeah, it's definitely obvious there's some clock issues. Kind of hard to tell what is going on as the White has run over to Horn Lake side to fill him in. But given the fact that they sent an official to the sideline, he is currently coming up the stands right now. So I guess they're going to send an official. They're going to pull the back judge or the field judge from the back. They're going to pull him to run the clock. Like I said, I guess they were having clock issues. So
the information I'm getting is apparently there was a miscommunication between the operator and the White Hat. Not sure what it was. I do believe they're still working to try to get through it.
Yeah, we do apologize, people. You can see there's a beautiful camera shot. You can see us in the booth up there. You can see the wonderful Tyler waving. I mean, I hate to see it go this way tonight. Penalties kind of shot us in the foot, Tyler. It's something we talked about before.
I think we're over 11 at this point. Got to be over 100 yards in penalties. I mean, you got to think about what could that have taken away from this offense, especially early. I mean, first drive of the game, you got all the momentum in the world. You're moving the ball, getting 3 or 4 yards of carry, and get that illegal participation, the big one like you talked about, the 15-yarder, and it's just it's been tough to overcome the penalties all night for this Lewisburg offense and the defense.
And it's something you talked about. I mean, the unfortunate events for South Haven, they can't make the playoffs. I mean, Lewisburg can win one ball game this year and get in as a 4th seed. I mean, that's awesome.
That's the more than likelihood. I don't mean to just be, I don't mean to be anything discouraging towards Horn Lake. I mean, not Horn Lake, Hernando, but I don't see them beating either. I don't see them getting 2 wins inside of the district. So more than likely, it will be a 1-9 Lewisburg team that is the 4 seed.
I mean, that's it's unfortunate, but you go 1-9. But hey, you made the playoffs. That's down in the history book, and it's a good momentum for Coach Cagle and his staff with a young team.
That's correct.
It's like the players are kind of having fun with all this. That's good to see that they're not letting all the clock issues and everything get to us. They are sorting it out beside us. Don't know what the.
This is absolutely awesome by the players right now.
Yeah, I mean, let's. You see it in rain delays all the time. In baseball, I mean, how many?
That's right.
With social media, you see these dance offs all the time. We all get a chuckle out of them. Kind of see these kids. Look at them. Horn Lake's trying to entice them. They were playing rock paper scissors a minute ago.
That's right. This, and here's the thing. This is what's great about sports. This is what's great about high school sports. I mean, any of it, obviously, but I mean, we're at a high school game, and here's the thing: any professional, college or professional,
Look at
you
them.
talk to, they'll tell you the best and the purest form of whatever sport they play is at the high school level, especially in football. So to see these kids doing this, it's just, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, this is just awesome. It's good, clean fun, which you don't see a lot in today's world.
Yep. I mean, there's so much with social media, and I hate using the term clout, but with all the clout and the social media in the world, and, you know, you get these kids that they're always trying to do something for a camera, and it just leads to trash talking on the field. And a lot of times you see unnecessary plays that are just dumb penalties that are resulting in personal fouls because kids are trash talking. But to look out here and you see these kids dancing around, pointing and joking with one another, you're not really rivalries, but you're in the same county. I mean, you played each other. This is the seventh time playing each other, and Lewisburg's only been in school for 15 years now.
Well, and here's the thing. You think about this. It's only the 7th time at Varsity, but you know for just as well as I did, they've played each other in 7th grade. They've played each other in 8th grade. They've played each other in JV every year. So these kids are familiar with each other.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody listening doesn't know how middle school works. You basically play in 7th grade, you play half the county, and in 8th grade, you there's 8 teams in the county. You play everybody. You get a 7-game schedule. You play every school. So start from 8th grade, and then in 9th grade, these kids, they're familiar playing with each other. A lot of them play in some of these little leagues around at Horn Lake and South Haven and in Olive Branch. You know, they all go to different high schools, but they play together growing up. So some of them know each other.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Hector, my bad, us him and Cagle are communicating, trying to get everything situated as well.
The last 3 years, Coach Cagle's been Coach Hectorn's boss because Coach Cagle is also the AD.
Yep. So I mean, I'm sure he knows a lot of he knows a lot of these kids. So.
How y'all doing? Here's the one about the Rocky player.
And while you enjoy this wonderful, good, clean fun on the field, we're going to step away and take a break real quick.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Ever wonder what it's like to be behind the scenes? We are looking for individuals who are interested in helping with our broadcasts. For more information, email us at josh@panright.tv today.
Yeah, and the official that was sitting in the booth next to us just left. So I don't know what they're doing at this point. The sad thing is this is adults acting like children, and the children on the field are just out there living their best life. That's the bull crap of it. Like, be a freaking adult.
All right, let's get back to what matters. Let's play a little football.
And we're back live, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what the result was. The scoreboard right there, you can see it just shows 9:38 the time on the actual time. I think they just went up there and big miscommunication, but they ended up just turning the scoreboard off. I don't double.
Oh, he's diving. Oh, that's another heck of a catch by number 22. That man,
Kyle Ridden.
That's another good catch he's made tonight. It's two of them.
Good pump by Sam Thomas. He had him open early.
He wanted to go underneath the 18, yep. Presley.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Kyle was open too underneath, and he wanted to throw it. He held on to it and let him get behind the linebacker and just put the ball beautifully over his head.
This one does go to Presley, who catches it and gets about 6 yards out of it.
Yes, Sam Thomas is, like I said, he gives you that benefit passing the ball. Like I said, he's not a dual threat. He's not going to run it by any means. But
trips to the top of the screen. Presley flanks Thomas. He looks.
Got Kyle Redden open again.
Those Kyle Redden, touchdown.
Got him open again, baby.
Touchdown, Patriots. That is Kyle Redden's number 2 of the night. And light those fireworks.
Where they at? There they go. Horn Lakes is sent back in cover 2, and run cover 2 with 2 safeties. You're running go routes. I mean, if something in the middle is going to be open, and that's back-to-back plays. He just about got him.
When he makes this extra point, can you let me know what the score is since we don't know what it is anymore? Do y'all have an idea what it is?
And with that extra point, the score is Horn Lake 33, Lewisburg 21. And I'm not exact, but I'm believing it's about 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the ball game.
And with that, we'll take a short break.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.
Are we back live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lewisburg tried a little squib kick there. Was not successful. And their Eagles are going to take over control of the ball with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. The 1st and 10 Eagles at the Eagle 34-yard line.
Yeah, for those of y'all just turning in or watching on the screen, like I said, you can see the scoreboard. It did get turned off during the whole thing. So the 9:42 on the scoreboard and down there on the bottom, you can see in your view, that's just the time, the actual time. But it is 33-21.
Kane takes the handoff, running right up the middle. And he'll be pushed forward for about a 12-yard gain right there.
Yeah, we don't actually have the official time. The officials on the field have it. But it was about 4:37.
I believe it's roughly around 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah, like I said, it was about 4:37 when it went out. So I looked for Horn Lake just stayed to run and just try to run this clock out and get out of this.
Yeah, we've talked about it all night long, but 33-21 ends up being the final score. You lose by 13 points. My math correct on that?
12.
12 points. You take away half of those penalties tonight, and this could be very well be a different ball game. On the handoff, he'll just squeeze through and get about 7 yards on that carry. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah, they've leaned heavily on the run like we talked about going into it. I mean, they're 290 yards rushing yearly average per game. So, I mean, if they're not there around that number, they're close to it, or if not over. They've gotten great push up front by the offensive line on Lewisburg's defensive line. But that's just penalties and, the push by their offensive line. That's the run game by them. It's hurt us tonight.
It has. They've done a really good job of getting push up front, and their backs do a good job of finding the seam. Like right there, does a good job of cutting back out the back door, and nobody's going to catch him, Ryan, I don't believe. Maybe he does. Nope, he doesn't.
Yeah, Tristan Henry was there, just couldn't bring him down.
It'll be touchdown on the carry, number 14, DeMarcus Crane. That will bring the total to 39 points for the Eagles. Your Patriots 21. Kick is blocked,
which result in a dead ball. Which is, for math is correct, it's 39-21. We just got confirmation that Oxford did beat South Haven 35-14. I don't know what score.
I think they had it posted as backwards on Max Streps is what it was, because I was very shocked that Oxford was up on South Haven.
Yeah, I was too, but did get confirmation from a source that was at the game that it was 35-14 Oxford. Horn Lake set the kick.
Kicks it deep. It's going to be Hendrowski, I believe, on the return. Comes down the left side. He'll run it up to about the 37-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for your Patriots.
Yeah, same success. I would stick with the same plan you had last time. It's just, you're looking to pass it, try to find something to get back in this game, hopefully. I mean, you had success over the middle with Sam throwing to Kel Ridden. I mean, just.
Well, there's no doubt that Trips has given Horn Lake issues tonight. They're going to come out with that Trips to the top of the screen. It's going to be a quick throw to Hendrowski. He'll catch it, get tackled right where he caught it, just about.
About a 2-yard pickup.
Clock is running.
Second and 8.
Don't have the official time on the clock, but I'm willing to bet we're probably under 2 minutes.
We're at about 1:08 left. Presley just couldn't hold on to it right there, so that will stop the clock with about roughly a minute left.
Tyler is in the booth, keeping the clock on his phone, doing an excellent job.
Doing the best I can just to give our listeners out there an idea of what's going on with all the malfunctions we've had.
Told him that broadcasting wasn't his calling, that clock operator could be.
Trish to the top of the screen, little double move. Presley does catch this one. It'll be a 1st down. Fumbled. Do believe it is recovered by the Patriots.
I don't know who was on that recovery. One of the big guys.
It is Horn Lake football.
Man, you hate to see that.
Yeah, I hate that Presley's last play on this field will be that, because he is a senior and he made a good job just getting up the field, getting the first down. I would assume Horn Lake's going to come out right here and just take 2 knees and call it an evening.
Yeah, it's to sum the night up, Tyler, it's just been a night of unfortunate events and undisciplined football. I mean,
it has, but I mean, I'll be honest. The future, I think, looks very bright, like we've talked about all season long. This team is extremely young. They don't have a lot of. They're not losing a lot. Some of the ones they are losing, it's a lot in production and it's a lot in what they mean to this program. But there's been a lot of guys that have taken a lot of snaps this year that are going to be much better off next year because of it. So I do believe the future looks bright for these Patriots. And Lewisburg will take a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what the timeout's for unless you're just trying to get some young guys in or get some of these seniors in for the last couple seconds. But, yeah, I'm excited for next year. You got a bunch of returning starters on offense and defense. I mean, I think you're losing out of 22 starters. I think we counted up the other night 4 or 5. Can't remember off the top of my head, but you got a lot of production returning. I just hate for these seniors for their last home game to be a loss.
Yeah.
Know the feeling of it, and it sucks.
Yeah, I do too. Senatobia, 33-26, couldn't stop Quintavious Burdett. But you know what? On the bright side, you know what these seniors are going to get to do more than likely, Ryan?
They're going to go to the playoffs.
They're going to get to go to the playoffs.
I mean, don't have a score of the Hernando DeSoto Central game yet, but we'll work on getting that.
And we do have our wonderful source to the east of us that has given us a bit of information that DeSoto Central was up big in that game against Horn Lake. Hernando. And Lewisburg will take another timeout. Be 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. So, yeah, I mean, it obviously it sucks to lose on senior night. Like I said, you know that feeling. I know that feeling, sadly. But they're going to get to do something neither one of us got to do on the end of our senior year, though. They're going to get to go to the playoffs. And here's the thing. Yes, people can say it's an asterisk next to it because of South Haven's disqualification. You can call it what you want. Playoffs are playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Hernando's schedule, they got South Haven next week. That is a winnable game for Hernando. South Haven is I believe they're only 1-7 on the year. And the last home game, it's a home game for Hernando against Oxford, which would be a big game. Won't know the seeding. I believe Oxford might be wanting to play for the number 1 seed in the district.
I believe that fight's going to be between DeSoto Central and, could be between Horn Lake, DC, and Oxford. I'm not sure how the standings right there fall as it stands right now.
Yeah, Oxford has the head-to-head win against DeSoto Central. They beat them last week at DeSoto Central 14-13. So, and then with the win tonight against South Haven, that makes them 3-0 in the district. So, yeah, Oxford would be the number 1 seed. Looks like Horn Lake's going to just take a knee here. Don't have the official time up here with us, but don't know if that'll end the game or if they'll take one more knee. But, yeah, like I said, Hernando would have to beat South Haven and Oxford to have the 2 wins. And that's boring. I mean, hey, let's not discount Lewisburg here. They got DeSoto Central
next week and then finish the season in Oxford.
How does that happen? If Hernando finishes in Oxford, they might play Oxford next week and finish the season in that is correct. Yeah, they play Oxford next weekend. They're at Oxford at 7 o'clock kickoff, and then the following they finish the regular season away at DeSoto Central. So To close it out, Tyler, I mean, it's just been it's very undisciplined penalties, and they just kept kind of pushed around defensively. And
yeah, I mean, up front defensively, we just got shoved around. They did whatever they wanted to. I don't know what the final rushing yards was for Horn Lake, but I would be willing to bet it was around 350 yards. Lewisburg, I mean, offensively, like I said it on. I felt like official confirmation was 384 yards on the ground for Horn Lake tonight. So they did what they've been true. They came in and did exactly what we expected them to do. They ran the ball, and they ran the ball a lot. They mixed in enough pass to keep this defense honest, but also when you're getting that kind of push up front, it doesn't really matter. Offensively, like I said, I've said it multiple times tonight, I thought this was the best Lewisburg's offenses looked tonight. Just penalties killed them late and early, and just, couldn't ever really get going because of penalties, and that's just the tail of the tape, as they would say. But I've thoroughly enjoyed this year. This will be our last broadcast barring a home playoff game. We have thoroughly enjoyed bringing you Lewisburg football this year. Look forward to doing it again next year with y'all.
I definitely have enjoyed it, Tyler. I'd like to thank our producer and boss man Josh for allowing us to do this, and Pan Right Productions. Give him a look on YouTube. He does Lewisburg volleyball, which, like I said,
reigning back-to-back state champs.
Football, basketball, boys and girls, softball, and baseball.
That is correct. And none of this would happen without him. This was his brainchild, and we're glad to be a part of it. Privileged and honored to be a part of it, honestly. And we hope to be back with you soon. He's Ryan. I'm Tyler. See you next time.
Have a safe night.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Join us at East Point Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Looking for the perfect lawn? Southern Pride Sod in Byhalia, Mississippi grows top quality zoysia and Bermuda grass for all your residential and commercial needs. Call 901-494-7733 today to transform your space with lush green perfection.